the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
You're listening for your Baba in Nsem-Pii TV. So, and Chabia, and last year, Accra High Court did ruling by say Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh will win the case against Sammy Gyamfi our court. Now, assembling Nanaba, even recently, na Nkrofu breaker say Sammy Gyamfi, I say attending catcher, the National Communications Director of the National Communications Officer of the National Democratic Congress, attending catcher, the press conferences, name and I attend catcher. And Nkrofu breaker say, I say press conference or koye or say or the accusations control Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh say Canadian two girls be on kidnapping ni pana Ghana Police Service channel or ye Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh ni errand boy inti sadia onim ehubi and na Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh say on tenase Emma Sammy Gyamfi fana no kansema ede nsembone eba be for ni hard end reputation intia or the number court of competent jurisdiction high court na Sammy Gyamfi prove a kwanya ojina so ana information evidence onim na echese ono Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh onim the kidnapping of the two Canadian girls also some time back in Ghana na na when me improve beyond reasonable doubt court of competent jurisdiction case Sammy Gyamfi on trial to the tune of 500,000 Ghana cedis. That's no 5 billion. No or cancer no only in Yinaswa wajune ho tutu. Think of we brain say oh we or NDC Ejuma former President John Dramani Mahama Ejuma inti enche former President John Dramani Mahama be wire no into the account. Now we timi akotria for court order no. And who be yes say former President John Dramani Mahama Sammy Gyamfi friend na on fa regarding the 500,000 only CKB or the boy Sammy Gyamfi ako making sa payment no. Si Sammy Gyamfi it is asem na ne ho akere na berma enso kakrawa bi enyi ne huni of decided say obesan so akọ e de nsa akotu nsa yem akosere for stay of execution say delay in judgment and wa report or court there now so the execution of such judgment na ayene tene enya there a dafo man na obetimi akwakọ ye den erase that amount of 500,000 Ghana cedis akotria ama Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh such than saying ono ano kan ye opacho na court ni hwe na onye hu baby na first yen call judgment a court by we citynewsroom.com omo reported the judgment of the lawyer the judge in the Accra High Court. So the National Communications Officer of the National Democratic Congress, Sammy Gyamfi, has been slapped with 500,000 cedis in damages after losing a defamation case to Energy Minister Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. And the High Court, Accra General Jurisdiction 12, presided over by Justice Charles Gyamfi Dankwa, found that Sammy Gyamfi defamed the Energy Minister at a press conference in June 2019. He said that Seydou Yakubu, suspected of being involved in the kidnapping of the two Canadian girls in the year 2019, is the errand boy of Dr. Matthew Poku Prempeh. And say, hey, politics now, propaganda, jandam we used over the years. On Nasa, and Massa and Semner called to 2008, NDC for Timmy Cadio Hope, a form Muhudino, Sassam and Cosubio. Into the court, PM Court, and Justice Charles Gyamfi Dankwa, on his Sammy Gyamfi Dinkrapo Yering, a pet. Otia Sammy Gyamfi ain't even provided any substantial evidence BT or so 5 billion to 500,000 or green same one no account or Pansibia can no adrenaline who appear evidence be answer no wakasa and then one was say NDC for a year is the back man or say or man's man or some cocas assembly and wako PM or quarter Sabia. And then me and Casamede me fight me and me case as a National Communications Officer. And then one says Sammy Gyamfi over this for a period of time. Yentening kebium. And now or then in Sakotu in Sayem Okosre Okopacho say 500,000 wachinya when ye be inti court ne enhwe no nye bibi ere emano. And no na ababi PM se court ni tie na asem. Omo agree on stay of judgment on 2 terms. Say, 500,000 ye ka si tria no na wosu anyansa no na wo kasa wo pe evidence they are to home. This time first time they say obetwa mu half ama court in 30 days until so when you 5 billion now so compare 2.5 billion ebra na no prapo ne ye de kwa control interest yielding account no court no na de be kwa control o man declare say o mo de say scan be ma doctor ma to poku prempe and so mo farmer no but according to several cases na sa no kan secondly so we the specific amount obetria 40,000 Ghana cedis ama doctor ma to poku prempe because then was saying bre and then the lawyers edi hum komo edi hu akoniaba etria na lawyers various fees in fighting for this case and ko di intro and kawaboka into we dem bem na the tria lawyers ka over 40-50,000 Ghana cedis we are was saying tria Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe and lawyers soka over 40,000 Ghana cedis now was saying so tria 250,000 near their two interest yielding account no and no man declares a Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe and they decided the other way a court no and the ruling about Oma Grante Sammy Gyamfi say oh afi na oba onfimu enyentene afi na wunyini inti we de jikakra we na fesua nyansa next time o kasa na why den wadwene ho to na ekopiem mo studios of Ekusi saying and the same in Nsem-Pii by NDC officers ebi and video be appear was a free anchor almost sacrifice almost first sons say omo nim no mo betray the NDC as executives omo first sons omo hwere omo kra eno na oman hene kwabena asante na obi didi hu komo say NDC for no as a party no omo koya na so omo buy because o ko join o party na o ko ye adwuma ma obi a o ba so a oye official don so ono nso so ne chefa enene sen o de no ni din ne nkwa ekwa for sansim ne mu yenkoti o ma hene kwabra sante na adwene owo ekere NDC for omkopie mo voter region omodi omo first sons ekwa akoji in case of betrayal of the National Democratic Congress as NDC executives.
The levels of bitterness in this country, the levels of apathy in this country, propaganda and mischief are a war my way. The levels of I don't care again. And then who said General Secretary of NDC who different say Obi swear oath. Now say I want a party more. Now no say and no other say you be how.
Sure. General Secretary
of the General Secretary, chairman, no. Yeah,
General Mosquito.
Yeah, me was wakasa. A crime be so. What examples are the my or any kotira kunya so oswe. It you also don't remember what the crime be so 2 more. But the crap say the NDC and its members should be worried if this is a defense of a national chairman of the party. It tells you that even within the party, trust even within the party. Trust,
if there's the level of mistrust within,
after carefully listening to why that initiative was taken, I realized that trust continues to be a major challenge in our body politics and in the NDC, as confirmed by what the national
chairman is saying.
See, your Bob Bra could do some pen so we are. Now, intimate Gia Huni, so don't cool to say multimedia. Now, multimedia, we are privileged to be part of management. Near court, near catch us away a classified meeting, never have. It's a new concept, a carbon team, baby. Now, no, sir, Gideon multimedia, no, one to me and just say, a Quenya multimedia, the Monte Quano, Nareka. Now, the Tutua Bontia, open multimedia. Now, I was say, could do level after multimedia, Emma Baby. Exactly.
And so what's the meeting? It's worrying.
You are not entering 2024 elections with mistrust.
Yeah.
Because how do we trust you? If trust is now a major problem in the NDC itself, it was clear that there were a lot of compromises. It was very clear. So the NDC should be worried that this is the level that you will be accepted as a true NDC member there. Then is a recipe for a bigger challenge ahead of you. Bigger challenge. In the midst of all this swearing, Obi, you read it, you saw it, it was visible that most or reasonable percentage of them are money, and Omoko supervise a lot of things. They compromised. So it means that because more party for no binomo imponte and amunji mochi sharing a day. That's what it means. So we do a GDM papa say we NDC near. Only no suno buy no BBI said there this say you drink, you dance, you bath NDC. No matter the circumstances. But anything NDC no any say tabon you are not ready for it to come out. But NDC for your meeting no mo ankasa
true
you no mo ankasa esumasidwa no mo ankasa empia as a jubilee house.
But sometimes no man and not to hold brief for party executives who might probably be pushed to doing the things that you will video them, no? Because sometimes no say followers no so no say there is this disconnect between the leadership of our political parties. The NDC the NDC any followers no followers they are suspicious about every move of an executive member of the party. Every move. Yenya who say only MPP nibi, and that's why MPP nibi craft front up so no din come out because say hey, me party for who me say me no wujina ha a problem. It is a me fifi a friend papa craft. Elvis a free ankra. Yeah, a whole elections directorate ashamensa. And even before say me start here juma no, say the ene ohwe omane bo amade ya na amanfo kaka kansem na omane bo ama na untimi nya adwuma na hwan inti with that pressure no, if you know yourself and you want to say Charlie, my fidelity as an individual is to the NDC. Say when I'm a party for Mubeji Media, mame so men konkonkoye. But omoye we na fe ba be accepted in the party. That's where the problem is. Because you say say a constituency executive na ekoye meeting I was say swear polling station for I was say swear. I think in the midst there should be a way to fix this problem.
All these swearings.
Yeah.
Omoko meetings I say leakage is
Eba.
In the midst of all this,
and where would you put say car swearing in pose ebia okay wo som den mafa wafa ba said you court you do box ofa ne akase bia o swear on ade we believe say dia wo be kan no kre eno no kre na ba to go to the extent say o the first born that was an extreme.
That is the point I'm saying. So it's a bigger challenge for the party.
Extreme.
They should deal with it.
Extreme.
If indeed you want the NDC to win power come 2024 elections. Now, upon that we no. Over say si omachi. Anuma kokone kone we ko ko hunu so no TV no abana fo abebusa say why na hunu so we dia. Say tojiwa. That is me position am say once you it's a claim you anymore. So we are NDC no. Do what is expected of you as an NDC member, not for us to go to this extent. That be the mabakai. How? No mabakai no. Osim say NDC. Because even as an MPP or an NDC person of high profile, unya guarantee say wabakai no, or be a part of whole
party.
That's why Muslims, key Muslim family, the money be diverted. Key Christian family, the money be diverted Muslim. So why do you do generational something without the consent of
because
why?
I will not feel.
And you know the confusion that can come in various homes now because our crony of age know who said this is what the father did without his consent.
Let me also add, the video in circulation, I said I kind of last Wednesday, 2020 before the election.
Because it has always been for the few, I don't know any brainy yaw near Hoya any states because the uniqueness of this election and our elections, no, yen protecting and preserve. The stakes are high, the stakes are high. The stakes are high, no ma. Another level altogether.
That's true. That's true.
So you should be ashamed if you're an NDC member. You should be worried if you're an NDC member. And I'm amazed a party. Now your party Kwatio Kingdom, no rule over it. Yen party, but we are not actively members of it. But you're stakeholders because we are Quenya so bad. Oh, better Ghana, so better NDC.
That's true.
You go to the point and say, so the only we should be somewhere somehow very much interested in it.
Yeah.
Now when you say your party there, what the manifesto ni say yanking kind of subject to scrutiny. And only NDC for that much of manifesto. Most of the NDC kingdom, more rule more.
Yeah.
So to the point I say,
I get you.
Yes.
I get you.
So a distinct one here is that Baumia His Excellency is the Vice President of Mother Ghana, but or a leader of the MPP. Me fa no ne Sabia on Brazil ne MPP akwa leader but or a Vice President. And you tell me now kwanya mbeja ka say ye Vice President otu kwan without ambulance. Ye Vice President otu kwan ni CAT police and military break it down. Ye Vice President ogusu rent cars. And the no de ba. Ye Vice President on the drivers no e binim ye inexperienced convoy drivers. And yes, a wicked chief of staff, Ga East, MC, you know, or no, and you bosso idea for no any personal interest. Did no money personal farm and you know, that is the system we operate. Dan Metana we have a wicked chief of staff office. If you look at Ga East, MC, Subai or Dan idea, Ga East, MC, we need locus, and the evidence that is coming is beyond. Locals no crowd, you know. And we have a chief of staff. We have Dr. Nana Atuata. We have Dan Boche. All of them looking on helplessly. We have the Greater Accra Regional Minister.
I said MC, you know, Akubu Obi Danyagu.
I said, oh my, 8 years. MC for no any DC for na assistant MC obo kwada MC e bi wa MC ewu e bi wa MC at the end and no be 3 pen young ministers ne crash young ministers ne so that is the problem. Our levels of impunity, especially public office holders in this administration, onwa for the boss asem onwa and the rules and regulations of this country onwa nkasa Ghana ya poni ade fia bi ho dia man say on fendi djuma nyina Ghana name through the president onwa ya ne boss ade na obi ehwe no onwa Ga East MC no onwa ya ne boss ade na obi ehwe no until say dogo bi no abe. And the system of godfatherism and the godmotherism no say and cancel
na nipa no echo build illegal place.
Why illegal place? Me see the documents that I have to the extent of even text message between only nipa and kasa
MC.
Yes, compromised positions in this country. Everybody is compromising. It's no cross.
Say why you say I'm
a Oto so friend baby ah say minim so on na nado ahobrasim anebia didi bom dia onko
MC.
I'm telling you, Ga East MC, you know.
Ga East ya hwan ya. E wanna working way.
You know.
Ayoba.
Elizabeth was the end. Meaning. Nobody. What should no more you my way more. That's why sometimes you are worried as if we don't have a clear leader leading this country.